Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to our 2020 North Fort Myers Track and Field Banquet. If you guys would like to see the minutes and awards for how they're going to be presented, you can check out the schedule below in the description. Also, after tonight's premiere, if you want to go back and reference any points to take any screenshots or pictures of your name or your child or family member's name, feel free to. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our 2020 North Fort Myers Track and Field Virtual Banquet. No, I mean, grasshoppers, they're always going to be strong in the field. I mean, that's kind of what they do. They jump really high. We're going to be good in distance. Our guys have a lot of endurance. They can get through things. Finish! Finish through! That's not bad. It's not bad, Feeler. Go back and try again. But, I mean, the fire ants are always going to cause some issues because they're a little fiery. They got some attitude. They'll be a hard team to beat, and they'll probably cause some off-track issues, but I mean, we have a lot of stamina. Our guys can sprint. They're strong. I mean, they're like 10 times strong for their size. But we'll have a good outing this weekend. I think we'll be a good team. All the way through. Finish, finish, finish. All right, Monday meeting. Everybody in here. I'm going to wait for you guys to be quiet. I got all day. I got all the time in the world, honestly. What we're working on today, we got our 40mm dash, 3 of them. Let's get them timed. You guys are putting everything you got into it. Our pine needle hurdles, you guys are going to have to help me get those out. I'm not going to do that all by myself. Toothpick vault. Vaulters. I don't want to see you playing with toothpicks anymore. No more throwing them on the ground or stepping on them. Blueberry shot put. Shot putters, don't eat it before, eat it after. The winner gets it. That's part of your incentive. Friday, we got relay exchanges. Do not drop the rice grain. Keep the rice grain off the ground. I swear, if I see another rice grain on the ground, I'm taking all the rice grains away, and you guys are going to be slapping antennas for the rest of the year, and the rice grains will be mine. Got it? Keep them off the ground. Saturday, we got our quad meet going against the fire ants, the roaches, and the grasshoppers. Be there at 7 a.m. You want to look at me. Say it. Move your antennas with me. 7 a.m. at the anthill, not here at the front of the house, not in the driveway, at the anthill. Everybody got it? Yes? Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to go right into RPR. Focus, breathe, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Talking, you're wrong. Talking, you're wrong. If you're talking, you're wrong. Band at your thorax. Go, 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 go. Ah, come on. All right, here we go. Run it again. Candlestick. Stop sign, candlestick. Get that hand all the way up, finish through. Try to anticipate, be patient. Begin with your little antennas. Go.
OBJ, Banquet.
Oh, okay, we're doing that today. All right, I am definitely not ready for that. Okay, hey guys, we've missed you. Sorry, I've been busy, as you can tell. Yeah. Let me get changed, and we will get this thing started. Excited to have you guys here. We're going to hand out some awards tonight. We're going to celebrate everything that we accomplished during this past season. We're going to enjoy ourselves tonight. There we go. Much better. Quarantine attire, track style. But this is a banquet, so we do still need to keep it formal. So, there we go. Welcome everyone to the 2020 Track and Field Banquet. Tonight we're going to recognize the achievements of our track and field team at North Fort Myers High School. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Coach OBJ. I'm the head track coach. I want to start out by thanking and recognizing our staff that has worked with me this season. I'm extremely appreciative of all of them. Our assistant coach, jumpers, my father, Coach Pat O'Brien. Our distance coach and head cross-country coach, Christine Castillo. Our throwers coach, Coach Chris Sneddon. Our hurdles coach, Coach Antoine Beard. And our sprinters coach, Coach Trayvon Clarke. Also our distance specialist, Coach Zavala, or Coach Z, as he likes to be known. I want to thank everyone that has supported us throughout this 2020 season. Our administration, Principal Debbie Diggs. She is fantastic. Love working with her, and she supports our kids in our track program. I want to thank all our families that supported us throughout this entire season, the Fletcher family, the Dickey family, the Palo family. I'd like to say thank you to Lori Ballard, Aaron Soto, and the Reynolds family for their donations that they made during the season. just all of you. There's so many that can't be named that have came out and supported our kids and donated and spent so much of your time pouring into these kids, and I can't be thankful enough for the support that this program has received. Tonight we're going to recognize our letter winners, our kids that have broken records, school records. We actually have a lot of them broken this season. We're going to recognize our achievements that the kids have made. Our senior captains are going to pass down their captainships to underclassmen. We're going to recognize our seniors. We're going to have a little bit of fun with them with the senior roast. We're going to recognize our individual award winners, awards that were voted on by the team, that you will get to see who the team has selected as their top field, their top newcomer, and our overall MVP. Our highlight film at the end of it, where we will just recognize everything that has happened up to this point. We're going through a difficult time. I think all sports programs and all coaches everywhere, I can speak for everyone in saying that seniors, it's tough, everything that we've gone through, and we're going to try and make this as great of a event that we can have to recognize you guys. So sit back and relax as we start with our letter winners. We will go through our athletes that have earned their varsity letters for this season. Get yourselves in your quarantine attire. We don't need to be that formal. Grab yourself something to eat. We will have plenty of food this year for you guys, since you guys will be supplying it yourselves at home. Enjoy your 2020 track and field banquet. We'll start with our varsity letter winners. Our first award that we'll be giving out is our Varsity Participants Award. This is going to anyone who participated in a varsity meet this year. To earn a varsity letter, our total was set at going into the season at 10 points. So throughout our varsity meets throughout the season, you needed to score 10 points or at least 10 points to earn a varsity letter. Since we did not get a complete season, we figured out percentage-wise that would equal 4 points for the point we were at in the season. So now the total is 4 points to earn a varsity letter. So anyone that did not earn 4 points throughout a varsity meet did not earn a varsity letter and earned a varsity participants if they participate in a varsity meet. You will receive a varsity participants certificate like so in the mail to your address, and this will be mailed out to you guys. We will announce on band when those will go out. If you do not receive it, please contact us and we'll get in touch with you guys. So here is our list of our varsity participants. Congratulations to you guys. We had some great achievements in that group regardless of how many points were scored. I just want to make some notables there. Jamie Reed getting the school record in the pole vault. Extremely proud of her. Mariah Melee had a great season. She was already making some progress. Bianca Falcone, excited about her. She's got tons of potential. Peyton Rushton got the school record in the Javelin. Eliana Garcia is continuing to improve. Heliosa Lopez showed up every single day with an extremely great work ethic. Proud of her. Abigail Graff worked hard all year in the throws. She'll be one next year that we'll be extremely excited about. Jenna Brady, excited about her. Freshman runner that was already scoring points and making tons of progress throughout the season. On the boys' side, Billy Schlereth is another one we're excited about. He was already making gains in the hurdles before the season ended. Matthew Ebert made some great gains in the pole vault. Both Trochet brothers made some huge gains throughout the season. Really excited about Carlos Trochet and the progress that he made as just a freshman. That was exciting to see. And yeah, those are our 2020 varsity participants. Congratulations, everyone. So the way that lettering works, so our first year letter winners will receive in the mail, they will get as well as their lettering certificate and a pen, like so. This is the track and field one with the wings on the foot. So first year letter winners will get a letter, certificate, and winged foot pen. So our next award is our first year girls letter winners, starting with Hannah Brock. Hannah's one of our distance runners. Extremely excited about her. She comes out, works hard every day, has great attitude. Trinity Castillo is our next letter winner on the girls' side. Had a great start to her career, earning a first year letter. She will have a great career for us. Hannah Chase came to us via transfer. This was her first year ever trying track. She was a softball player, but came out and was already dropping fast times and making a huge improvement in all the sprints, and was really excited about her because I knew she was going to have a chance to possibly move on in some of the sprints in the postseason. Hope track is in her future because she definitely has a future in it if she wants to compete at the next. Sammy Connor came out. She was lighting it up in the distance events. Excited about her scoring all the points she did in the short amount of time that she was out there as a freshman. She's going to have a great career. Brianna and Lamaya, they've been sad to see them go. Wish them best of luck with their careers in track and field for us. They were sprinters and jumpers for us. Kennedy Guerra, another transfer that came to us. She was very strong in the high jump and in the 200-meter dash. She definitely would have had some opportunities to move on in the postseason. Wish her the best of luck. Annika Homolka, a newcomer for us in the distance events, and she was also starting to try out pole vault. She was extremely strong in both those events and has tons of potential. Excited about her. Ayana Yanni James, one of our new jumpers that came out, was already scoring in her first meet and earning tons of points in the jumps, so she's going to have a very bright career for us. Extremely excited about her. Kaylee Queck came out just for her senior year. Really wanted to see her get that first height at pole vault. She was doing so good, making so much progress in it. I was so sad to see that cut short for her, but wish her the best of luck. She's going to have a great career, whatever she decides to do. It was one of our senior pole vaulters. Chloe Lane's one of our distance runners. Extremely strong distance runner for us. She has a great work ethic, shows up every day, part of our relay teams for our distance teams. Giselle Marrero, one of our senior high jumpers. She was having her best season this year. Would have loved to have seen her in the postseason with the opportunity to score. She was progressing to the point where she would have gotten to score possibly at districts. Gabby Mendez, one of our newcomer freshman sprinters, was having a great season. Finally was starting to get healthy from all the time she had fallen down when in first place, but she has an extremely bright future for us. She's a very fast girl. Astrid Navarrete, one of our captains on the distance side, was having a great season. Wish her the best of luck as she heads off to Piper. Best of luck to Astrid. Bella, one of our newcomer soccer players that had taken up jumping and was already starting to make some progress in the jumps and in the sprints and was scoring some points and making it on our relay teams. Excited about her future. Emma Rose has been a thrower with us for 2 years now and had earned her first letter. She's scoring and making progress. Excited about her. Hannah Sangster, one of our distance runners, an 800 specialist that was having a great start to her season, was finally healthy and was going to make tons of progress this year. So we're excited about her. She'll have another year to get better and continue to progress. Nikki Sexton is one of our distance runners that came out at the end of the year and was having a great season. She had already came in and was dropping times in the 2 mile. Would have loved to have seen what she could have done in the postseason. But wish her the best of luck in earning her first year varsity letter. Those are our first year varsity letter winners for our girls. Congratulations, ladies. First year letter winners for our boys. Starting with Joel Arias. Joel, extremely excited about him. He came out as a newcomer this year for our sprinters and was already making the relay teams and starting to score points and making tons of progress. AJ Booger earned his first year letter. One of our distance runners has been with our program for a while. Very proud of AJ. He stuck it out and worked hard his entire career, and just a pleasure to be around, and loved having him as part of our program, and I wish him best of luck. Elvis Barrios had came out, finally had gotten him to start coming out consistently, and I think he fell in love with track. He was making our relay teams. He was making huge progress in the jumps and in the sprints, and gonna hate to see Elvis go, even though he was a knucklehead sometimes, but he was a fun one to be around and was really starting to make track fun for us. Elijah Blassetti, freshman, earned his first year letter. He had a great start for us. Came out as one of our bigger running backs from our freshman team, and I think he started to really fall in love with track, was making tons of progress in the sprints. Brendan Boucher, earning his first year letter. He was coming out as one of our fastest kids at the beginning of the season, kind of had some hip issues and moved him over to the pole vault where he started to jump up and make huge gains in the pole vault. And him and Dominic were basically tied at the end of the season as our top pole vaulter. Dominic Castagna is our next letter winner. Has basically been our top pole vaulter the last couple of years on the boys' side. Continue to look at getting him pushing towards that school record. Dave Dawson, one of our throwers, is one of our other captain throwers and earned his first year letter, getting enough points for him. He's made tons of progress. Reggie Dorsley, very excited about him, freshman jumper that has already come out and started making huge gains in the triple jump. Case and Humble, love this kid. He's fearless in the hurdles, which is what you need to be a great hurdler. He attacks those hurdles hard and has already been scoring points in the hurdles and making progress in the hurdles. Logan Kovalansky made some huge jumps and huge gains in the discus this year. He's probably our best discus thrower on the team. But Jonah Montclair had a great start to the season, was our top triple jumper, and was already making huge gains in both the triple jump and in his sprints until he had a little hip issue pop up on him in the 4x1. I hope he gets healthy and have him back next year. Christian Perkins made huge jumps in his throws. His shot put was looking really good at the time when we went on to break, but he earned his first year letter. Danny Pilgrim, tons of potential, tons of talent. He finally started to get it together in his sprints and was starting to make some big jumps there by the end of the season. Sammy was our senior captain, one of our 2 senior captains for our sprinters. Started off the season a little shaky, pulling a hamstring, but had finally gotten himself healthy and back on our relay teams and was really excited to see what he could have done going into a postseason. But best of luck to Sammy. Loved having him as part of our program. Hard worker, great kid. Can't say enough good things about Sammy, I hope. And wish that track is still in his future, but best of luck to him. Jacob Hewson, excited about him. Probably our top 400 kid already as a freshman. He was running low 53s, 52s in his splits in the 4x4. He's going to have a very bright future for us. Matt Rainey came out and started hurdling for the first time this year. Kind of beat himself up a little bit at the beginning of the season, but really started to get it together right there before break. His hurdling was really starting to look good, and he was starting to get aggressive over the hurdles. Carter Reynolds, can't say enough about this kid. Earning his first year letter. Gosh, I'm going to talk more about Carter later. I'm not going to get too much into it, but extremely proud of Carter and wish him the best of luck. Isaiah Rodney, another one like Pewson, came out that a freshman 400 runner. He's probably I'd say he's in our top 4, top 5 as a freshman already. Excited about him. He came out and dropped at 55 at the Dunbar meet, or he won the meet in the 400 as just a freshman. That's extremely exciting. He's got a bright future. Taven kind of bounced around a little bit, started in the pole vault, and then we moved him over to the sprints. I think he's finally started to find his niche in the sprints and the jumps, and he started scoring some points there in both of those in the relay meet. So excited about Taven. I think he finally found his area. Tavin Ward came to us as a transfer, dripping with talent. He's a great high jumper, great sprinter. He tweaked a hammy there right before break, but tons of potential with him. Hope he sticks with track next year because he's definitely can drop some times and be a big help in the relay teams like he was in the sprints. Jamari Webb was finally starting to turn a corner in his 200. His 200 time was starting to look really good there at the end of the year, and he was finally starting to get it together and find kind of his event as after he kind of bounced around from some jumps in the 100 and tried the 400, and I think we finally found his event in the 200. And Neil Welch, Neil came to us halfway through the season just wanting to give high jump a try, and I tell you what, he probably has the most potential out of any high jumper I've ever seen. The fact that he came out the first meet and just, without even getting steps or knowing the technique or anything, was clearing 5.6, 5.8 and cannonballing over 5.10 and making it. Like, he was going to have a fantastic season if we would have continued. He easily would have been a 6 foot plus high jumper. And Jaden Wise. Jaden had a shaky start, learning the rule book that you can't jump off of 2 feet in the high jump. Hopefully we can get that fixed going into next season. He's going to give the horizontal jumps a try too. I know that's where he started at, but he's got tons of potential. That's our list of our first year letter winners for our boys. Congratulations, gentlemen. Our next award given out is our second year letter winners, starting on the girl side with McKenna Brown. McKenna's one of our top triple jumpers on our girl side. She has the attitude that you look for in every single one of the kids. She comes out every day with a great attitude, loves to work, loves to be around the team, loves the coaches. She's going to have a great career for us. She's got one more year to to continue to progress and continue to get better, and we look forward to coaching her another year. Our next one is Emily Hauser. Emily was one of our top sprinters. She came out last year for the first time, gave track a try. Everybody knows Emily as being one of our top soccer players here at North, and she decided to come out and give track a shot, and I think she really started to enjoy it and fell in love with it. She basically started to figure out that she was good at the 2 and the 4 and was really a big help for our relay teams. Was really excited to see how far our relay teams were going to be able to go this year. I think all 3 of our relay teams would have had a good shot to not just get past regions, but possibly make it to states. And Emily was definitely one of the anchors in those 2 of those relay teams, the sprint relays. And because of her, we really would have a shot at going far and doing some damage. A big thanks to Emily for coming out, and looking forward to seeing how things go for her in college. I know she's going to have a great career. She's extremely athletic, extremely hardworking, just one of those kids that you love to coach. She has the talent, has the work ethic. She's going to be great at whatever she decides to do. Wish Emily the best of luck, and she has earned her second-year letter winner for us. And then our third letter winner on the girls' side is Savannah Taylor. Savannah was already coming out as one of our top distance runners last year as a freshman and was named a captain this year to our distance squad. She still has 2 more years to get better. She's got the complete package for being a good distance runner. Extremely excited about her and to see where she's going to get to progress in her career here at North Fort Myers. But she has earned another letter in just her second year, so she's a second-year letter winner. Extremely excited about her. Congratulations. Next is our boys' second-year letter winners, starting with Aaron Cole. Aaron, Aaron, as the kids and everybody calls him, one of our top triple jumpers on the boys' side. He's really fallen into jumping, has found his event, and he's starting to take off in it. Excited to see him have 1 more year where he can basically let everything heal up and get healthy and just go all in on this final season for him. Aaron's going to have a great career for triple jumping. Our next second-year letter winner is Josh Hornstein. Josh is another one like Max. I've gotten to coach his entire career, minus his last year at Baker, but getting to see Josh grow up and mature and turn into the leader and the captain that he has become. Extremely proud of him. I know he's headed off to play college football at St. Thomas. Wish him the best of luck, and it's been a fun ride with Josh, having him on our team and having him as one of our leaders. Our next letter winner is Matthias Flamholk. Matthias is one of those kids that he's got all the talent, and when he's on, man. But he's got to learn to stay off the pre-workout. He's a strong distance runner. He works very hard, and I know that comes from his ROTC background. Love having him on the team, and he's going to have a very bright future for us. He just needs to stay away from the caffeine when he's running. Our next second-year letter winner is Christian Morgan. Cam came out to us late this year. Him and Parker were kind of in the same boat, so I'll just kind of tie the 2 of them together because he's the next guy too, is Parker. Both of them earning their second-year letter. I think they would have had good seasons if they would have had the opportunity to compete. I know they're both going off to play college football. Wish them the best of luck in everything that they do. Good luck to those guys. Our next one is Nakai Perry. Extremely excited about Nakai. Love this kid. He's got a fantastic attitude. Very quiet, but just comes to work every single day. Loves to compete. Loves to get out there. Loves to run and put the miles in, and he is going to be a fantastic distance runner for us. He's got a very, very, very bright career. Was our second highest scorer as a distance runner, and that says a lot with just his ability and how hard he works. Our next, Maximus Rodriguez. You're going to hear more about Max later. I've had the pleasure and the opportunity to coach Max his entire career, minus last year when he was over at Baker, but have gotten to see Max grow all the way from being a freshman thrower to now being a senior thrower. Has been incredible. And on the flip side of that, Max has gotten to see me grow as a coach. When I got my first head track coaching job, Max was a freshman at Ida Baker High School. So getting to see Max grow and progress throughout his entire career, both in his ability as a football player and as a thrower, and just his passion for throwing the shot put has been incredible. The kid has a fantastic work ethic, and that will take him a long ways in life. Love Max to death. Can't say enough good things about him, and you'll hear more about him later. But Carlos Terán is our next second-year letter winner. Loved coaching Carlos these last 2 years. I'm going to hate to watch this kid go. He was such a hard worker. In fact, so many times that he worked too hard, or you have to grab him and say, like, all right, Carlos, time to take a break. And he would run himself into the dirt if possible, and he gave everything for this team throughout his entire time here. Extremely proud of him. Really would have loved to seen him get a shot at moving on. It breaks my heart. He's one of those seniors that he worked so hard that you wish they would have got a shot. But hope that he can find somewhere to land to continue his track and field career, because he definitely has potential to run at the next level. That is it for our boys' second-year letter winners. Congratulations, gentlemen. Our next award that we're giving out is the third-year letter winners. On the girls' side, we had one third-year letter winner, and that is Acacia Williams. We are extremely excited about Acacia. She has so much potential in basically any event that she puts her mind to. She can hurdle. She's a fantastic hurdler. She can sprint. She's on both our sprint relay teams, our 4x1 and our 4x4. If we put her in the jump, she could probably jump too. She's just one of those athletes that has a fantastic work ethic, a great attitude, and whatever she puts her mind to, she's going to be good at. So we're extremely excited that she's got one more year left so she can continue to do things, and I know she's got the potential to go compete at the next level, so extremely excited about everything that she's done for us. So our third-year letter winner, Acacia Williams, on the girls' side. Congratulations. We have one third-year letter winner on the boys' side. So our third-year letter winner for the boys is Jordan Goodwin. Jordan, this was his best year of track and field for us. He had basically all the hard work and effort and everything that he had put into it is coming to a fruition. He was basically in that same boat as Acacia. Whatever event he put effort into, he was going to be good at. He was a great high jumper already coming into it, but he was starting to give the sprints a try and was taking off in the sprints and was basically our best sprinter this year on the boys' side. He was starting to learn the horizontal jumps and was starting to take off and turn into our top horizontal jumper. He was our best long jumper. Would have loved to have seen how far he was going to get to go in the postseason. I know he was definitely going to have an opportunity to compete in the postseason. He's going to get to compete in college at the next level, and we wish him the best of luck and look forward to seeing everything that he gets to do in college. So our third-year letter winner, Jordan Goodwin. Our final set of letter winners on the girls' side are our fourth-year letter winners. It is a monument as a high school athlete to be able to earn a varsity letter all 4 years. So this is not just a technicality, but this is a great achievement, and we're extremely excited and sad to see these athletes go that were able to compete at a high level for all 4 years that they were here. And on the girls' side, we're going to start with Samantha Fletcher. Samantha had a fantastic career for us here at North, and she was one of those athletes that you could put her in any single event and you knew she was going to be great at it. She was a fantastic triple jumper. She could long jump if you put her in it. She was a fantastic hurdler. I knew she was going to go far in the 300 hurdles in the postseason. She was on both our sprint relay teams. She could compete in the sprints individually. Can't say enough about her, and we're going to talk more about her later, but she earned a fourth-year varsity letter for us. Our next one is Katie Dickey. Katie was another one that had a fantastic career for us. I know she was pushing for that high jump school record, and I truly believe she would have had a shot at it at the end of the season there, and it breaks my heart to have to see her not get the opportunity to compete at that. But she was fantastic in the high jumps. She could compete on our relay teams. She was a great short hurdler, one of those athletes that whatever event you put her in, she was going to be able to compete in. And I know she's going to go off and compete in volleyball in college. We're the best of luck, and she is another one of our just 4-year varsity letter winners that had a great career for us. We're extremely proud of her. Our final 4th-year letter winner on the girls' side is Kiana Kiki McCauley. As much as the headaches that have happened with Kiki, we are going to be very sad to watch her go, because she had a fantastic career for us, and she was really starting to turn a corner, and I knew she was going to have a great senior season. In both her sprint events, her jump events, she was really starting to pick it up in the triple jump, and relay teams were far, and that was definitely because of the work and effort that Kiki was putting in to assist with our relay teams. Hope she gets the opportunity to go compete in college. She's been fun, and she's been a pleasure to coach, and we wish her and the rest of these ladies the best of luck. And we have one fourth-year letter winner on the boys' side. Our fourth-year letter winner is Garrett Palo. Garrett was probably our top distance boy this season. He was doing a great job in the 800 and was already at the beginning of the season dropping times that were his PRs, so knew he was going to have a great senior year if he would have gotten the opportunity to complete out his senior season. Wish him the best of luck in whatever he decides to do. He's going to have a fantastic career. Hard-working kid, never said much, but he just came with a great attitude every single day that he was going to get done what needed to get done. And it's a great achievement for him to be a 4-year letter winner for our track program. So our final fourth-year letter winner on the boys' side is Garrett Palo. Our next award that we're going to give is the EliteNekton Award. What this award symbolizes is the mentality that we try to have at North Fort Myers Track and Field, which is being an EliteNekton. It's a two-part word. Elite meaning best of the best. So when you think of something that is elite, it's the top that it could possibly be. Things that are elite can't be beaten. Nekton is a term that signifies anything that can control where it wants to be. The word actually means in the ocean, it's any organism that can control where it wants to be in the ocean regardless of the wind, the waves, the current, anything else going on. It has control of where it wants to be. So what we talk about at North Fort Myers Track and Field when we talk about being an EliteNekton is we want the kids and the coaches to give their best in every single thing that they possibly can do. So they're giving an elite effort, and they are focusing on being a Nekton, which is focusing on what you can control, putting yourself where you want to be regardless of everything else that is going on around you. So someone who represents being an EliteNekton is someone who is always giving their best and focusing only on what they can control. The award is represented by a paddle. Last year's was not as fancy as this version for this year. This year's been painted. The paddle symbolizes you being able to be in control of where you want to be. The paddle, you can steer with the paddle, you can push with the paddle, you can move wherever you want to be. That is why we use the paddle as a symbol of being an EliteNekton. Last year was the first year we gave it out, and it went to Jasmine Tehran. This year, for 2020, going into it, we had a good idea of who we wanted to give it to, and after the season they were having, it was a complete no-brainer of who we thought perfectly represented this award. For this year, the athlete that we chose was none other than Mr. Carter Reynolds. He is our 2020 EliteNekton. Carter was a perfect example of an EliteNekton. He was someone who, regardless of the day he had, regardless of what practice it was, what time of the year it was, it could have been preseason, we could have had a meet the next day, he could have a 10-mile run coming up, or we could be doing sprints. Carter showed up every single day with a smile on his face, ready to compete. And I could not be prouder of this kid and the season that he was having. He's been with North Fort Myers track and field and cross country for a long time, and he was having by far the best season of his career. He was PRing every single day of practice. He was PRing at every single meet and all the events that he was trying. He was basically starting to climb the leaderboard at the end of the season. It was looking like he was going to be able to sneak in and score in the 2 mile, so that would have been awesome to see him get the chance to do that. But without a doubt, he was a kid that showed up every single day and gave us his best, an elite effort. He focused only on what he could control, which was his effort and his attitude. He showed up every single day with a smile on his face, and he made your day better as a coach just to be around him. If Carter continues to have that mentality, wherever he goes, he's going to be successful. So congratulations, Carter. Without a doubt, you are the example of an EliteNekton, and you are our 2020 EliteNekton, Carter Reynolds. Our next award that is going to be given out is not going to be by me, and it's not really going to be an award. So one of the things that we started this year was we elected captains by each group. The sprinters, distance, jumpers and throwers all elected 2 captains to represent themselves as a group, and then the hurdlers and pole vaulters each selected 1. So we have a council, basically, of captains that are in charge of our program. And our senior captains, we have 6 captains that will be passing down their captainship to another athlete in their group that will be completely decided by them, and this will be a tradition continuing on, that the captainships will be passed down at the seniors graduate. We have some openings now, as we have 6 of our senior captains leaving, and so each one of our captains will be passing down their captainship. So we will be starting first with our throwers captain, senior captain, Maximus Rodriguez.
I'm handing down my captainship to Ethan Warland because he's improving to become a better thrower, and everyone likes being around him.
Thank you, Max. Now we're going to turn it over to Sammy Pressme, who was one of the senior captains in charge of the sprinters.
The person I choose to pass my captainship down to has shown a lot of improvement over the past season. He shows all the practices, shows the meets, and he's very reliable. He steps up when he's needed, faces challenges head on, and is very competitive. I believe this person has all the qualities to become a great leader, and that's why I choose Joel as the next captain.
Thank you, Sammy. Now we're going to turn it over to Josh Hornstein, our other sprinters senior captain.
How y'all doing? It's Joshua Hornstein, also known as Hornstein. OBJ has asked me to pass on my captain spot for the sprinters group. This person I am picking is a great athlete. They do multiple events in track and multiple sports, which is awesome. They do have a lot of heart. I believe this person has got what it takes to be a captain. I want to congratulate Brandon Boucher on being our captain. Congratulations. Go Red Knights. Brandon, good job, bub. Bye.
Thank you, Josh. Now we're going to turn it over to Katie Dickey, our senior jumpers captain.
I think that McKenna Brown would make a great jumping captain because she's always at practice. So you can always count on her. She's loud and energetic, so she would be perfect out there in the middle of the circle. So I think that she is well deserving of this captain spot.
Thank you, Katie. Now we're going to turn it over to Samantha Fletcher, our hurdle captain.
Hey guys, Sam here. I'm your current hurdles captain, and I'm passing down the torch to Acacia Williams. She's super driven, she's super dedicated, and not only that, but she loves to win. Acacia, I know you're going to be a great leader and an amazing captain. I miss you guys so much. Bye.
Thanks, Sam. And now we're going to turn it over to Astrid, our senior distance captain.
I would like Nakai Perry to be the next captain for distance. He's a great athlete. He's a great student. He's always at practices. He cheers for everyone. He cheers for everyone at the races, at meets. He cheers for us when we have practice, when we pass him. He always says, "Good job, you got this." He's very supportive with everyone. Everyone looks up to him. He always tries his best and succeeds, and I think he would be an amazing captain, and that way teach the other distance kids how to run a good race.
Thank you to all our seniors for your service and for stepping up when called upon. We will look to honor you guys with getting you guys captaincies to go on your letter jackets. Be on the lookout for those in your packets. Moving on to our next awards that will be handed out. If you guys noticed when you did your voting, we no longer had the Most Improved Award overall for boys and girls. So we decided to change that up this year with the shortened season and turn it on to a coach's award that was going to be given out. So each one of the coaches in charge of each group is going to each hand out a Most Improved Award to who they feel is the most deserving in their own area. So I'm going to turn it over first to our throws coach, Coach Chris Sneddon, He will be in charge of handing out the first Most Improved Award to the Most Improved Thrower. So take it over, Coach Sneddon.
Hello there, Norfolk Myers High School Track and Field. I am here to give you the Most Improved Thrower of the Year. My Most Improved Athlete of the Year is, drumroll please, Scooterbug! That's right, Christian Perkins. Christian Perkins started off the year throwing 33.6 and ended up throwing 38.11 before the year was over. This is a kid who last year wasn't even able to compete, so I can't wait to see what he can do next year when we get back to it. Congratulations, Christian, Most Improved Thrower.
Thank you, Coach Sneddon. Your beard's looking mighty fine as ever. Next, we are going to turn it over to Coach Castillo, who will be handing out the Most Improved Distance Award.
Coach OBJ asked me to choose one distance athlete that was the most improved for this season. And although I had a lot of you that were improving all season, I did have one athlete that was the most improved that dropped down his time drastically from the time trial through races. And that was Kiki or Carlos Troche. Congratulations. You improved drastically in a short period of time and surprised us all. You came out and did your time trial and tried, and you were disappointed with it. It wasn't good enough for you. You started training with the top athletes on the team at practices and giving your all, and it paid off, and you dropped 20 seconds in your 800, which is huge. So congratulations, you are definitely our most improved for this season. You deserve it.
Thank you, Coach Castillo, and also thank you to Coach Z with everything you guys have done with that distance group. They've made a lot of improvement. We are going to move on to our next group, which is the sprinters. Coach Clarke is going to hand out the Most Improved Sprinters Award. Take it over, Coach Clarke.
How you guys doing? Coach Clarke here to present the Most Improved Sprinter Award, which will go to Jordan Goodwin. Jordan Goodwin's a kid that reminds me a lot of myself back in high school. You know, obviously not as fast, but, you know, his work ethic definitely stands out to me. Having coached basketball this past season, I always saw the fire in this kid's eyes and his willingness to compete every time his number was called. And the same goes for track as well. Whatever events we put him in, he always approached with a great attitude because he saw the vision that us coaches had to build a solid team to ultimately bring to states. And he never pouted. He put in all the work that we asked him to and more. And it showed when this kid dropped almost a second in a year in the 200-meter dash. And if you guys know track, dropping a whole second or two isn't easy to do, especially in a year time. So super proud of this kid and how far he's come and the work he's put in. Wish I could have seen him finish out the year at states, but, you know, I know God has bigger plans. Very excited to see what this kid does at the next level. And to you, Jordan, good luck.
Thank you, Coach Clarke, for all of that. Next, we're going to turn over to Coach Beard. He is going to hand out the award for the Most Improved Hurdler. Take it over, Coach Beard.
Greetings, Red Knight Nation. This is Coach Beard, Hurdles and System Sprints Coach. Without further ado, I have to give out the person who was the most improved hurdler on the track team, even though I feel that all the hurdlers improved, even the veterans. And you know, if we're able to come back going into next season, we're going to be a dangerous crew. But without further ado, the most improved hurdler out of everyone is Matthew Rainey. Congratulations, and just keep doing what you're doing, my man. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach. Always good to see you. Next, we're going to turn it over to my father, Coach O'Brien. He is in charge of the jumpers, and he will be handing out the award for the Most Improved Jumper. Take it over, Coach OB.
I'm here to give out the Coach's Award for Most Improved Jumper. This year, it's going to be going to one of our seniors. She was a long jumper last year, long jump this year, but she was just getting into doing her triple jump. And it was going to be interesting to see as we came back after spring break. We got into the more serious meets here and qualified for district and region and stuff, and just didn't get that chance. But our most improved jumper this year is going to be going to Kiki McCullough, and congratulations, Kiki.
Thank you, Coach OB. And I will take over for the final group, which is probably our smallest and our youngest group of individuals, which is the pole vaulters. So the person that I selected for the most improved pole vaulter, and honestly, this award could have gone to anyone in the group because all of our pole vaulters on the boys' side have only been doing it for 2 years, and our girls, we had about 4 of them that just started this year for the first time. So all of them have been extremely improved because the boys, it was their first time gripping a pole last year's, and now all of them are clearing at least 2 heights. So the fact that they've made that much improvement in a 2-year span is astonishing. Our girls, on the other hand, we had one of them that cleared for the first time ever in school history, Jamie Reed. So she has actually made the record books as being the first female in school history to complete a pole vault height. But my selection for the most improved pole vaulter for the 2020 season is Kaylee Queck. Kaylee came in to track not knowing what event that she wanted to do, and she wanted to give pole vaulting a shot. And honestly, in the short amount of time, and I've been around pole vaulters for a while, in the short amount of time that she went from learning to actually hold a pole to actually vaulting, she has made the most improvement technique-wise. She basically went from not being able to run down a runway to at practice she was actually clearing the bungee at opening height and at the height above that. So that amount of improvement in that short amount of time is unheard of in the pole vaulting world. Wish she could clear a height. She was so close to in the last meet that I basically knew if she would have had a shot at another meet, she would have cleared. So it breaks my heart to not be able to watch her clear height as her being a senior this season. Would love to see her come back, the things we have planned for next year, to get a shot at doing it again. So our 2020 most improved pole vaulter, Kaylee Queck. We are moving on to our next awards that we are going to give out, which are the school records. So these athletes will get plaques to show that the school history was made, at the records that they broke, that they get to take with them. Our first record, which was broken last year and was repeated by the same crew, which they probably already know who they are, broke it at the same meet that they ran at a year ago, running almost nearly a second faster than they did last year. So our 2x100 girls shuttle hurdle relay, new record again by Katie Dickey and Samantha Fletcher, running a 33.08 in the 2x100 shuttle hurdle relay. Congratulations. Our next school record is a newer event that we ran this year at the Viking Elite over at Bishop Verot, was the 300-meter dash. This will be an event that we will run again this year, this coming season, when we get to host at North Fort Myers. That's an event we will include. But first, we will introduce the girls. So the girls' 300-meter dash was broken by Acacia Williams. She ran a 43.34 to actually place in the event at Bishop Verot. So our 300-meter dash school record, Acacia Williams in the girls' 300-meter. Our next school record is the boys' 300-meter. This was ran in a time of 41.42, and that record is now set and held by Matthew Rainey. So Matthew Rainey is our boys' 300-meter dash school record holder. Another new event that was implemented last year, not officially, and now officially this year, that our kids have tried out and they are starting to really love doing it, is the Javelin. So we do have 2 new school records that are added along with that. We will start first with the girls. Our girls' Javelin school record was set and thrown at the Ida Baker FD Indoor Challenge, and that was at a distance of 14.45 meters, and that is Peyton Rushton is now the girls' javelin holder for the record. Congratulations, Peyton. On the boys' side for the javelin, the record was also set at that meet, at the indoor-outdoor meet over at Ida Baker, and that event is now held by boys javelin thrower Sammy Pressme. He has the boys javelin record with a throw of 24.10 meters. Congratulations, Sammy, on having the school record. Our final school record that we're going to give away is the one that I'm probably the most excited about because I'm a little biased about it, but it is a record that in an event that has always been around but never been competed in. We'll just get right to the chase. The girls pole vault record, we had the first ever in school history, had a girl complete a height, and that is Jamie Reed, and she vaulted 1.85 meters at the CSN Invite. So congratulations, Jamie, for being the first girl to complete the pole vault and to now have the school record in the girls pole vault. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is time for the individual team awards. These are the awards that were voted upon by the team. We like to do it SB style, unlike some other programs that would just like to pull things up and say things about them, but we like to be different here at North. So without further ado, here are the individual team awards.
Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. Who knows who stopped me dead while I was passing by? And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. And dance with the wind! I'll see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes up to the underdog. Keep on keeping at what you love, and you'll find that someday, soon enough, you will rise up, yeah. For the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get.
If you look at all our nominees for girls top newcomer, when we talked about the description of making an instant impact, all of them did. So Yanni came out and started placing in jumps right away. Kennedy came out and started placing in sprinting events right away. Annika came out and started placing in distance events right away and made an immediate impact on our 4x8 team. Sammy came out and started placing in distance events, made an immediate impact on the 4x8 team. Hannah came out, made an immediate impact on the relay teams and started placing in sprints. But Gabby made a huge impact right off the bat, and it was even before the season started. She was dropping some of our faster times in our sprint workouts. Into that first meet, we knew she was going to do some damage.
Stay out of my head, cause it's dangerous, and I don't wanna lose my mind, no. I just wanna shine like the sun when it comes up, run the city from the rooftops, cause today's gonna be my day. I just wanna climb to the top of a mountain, stand tall when I'm howling, cause today's gonna be my day.
Boys Newcomer Award came down to one vote. really could have gone to a lot of these guys. Elvis Barrios was the one that was 1 vote behind Jacob Hewson. He was equally as deserving with how the two of them just continually contributed on both our relays and in the field events this year. Isaiah Rodney was another one that got a lot of votes, and he did a great job coming in as a freshman and, you know, already dropping 55. So, but you could also make a case for everybody else on there. Reggie was doing great in the triple jump. He's continuing to improve, and Tavin came in and was an immediate impact on all the relays and all the jumps. And Matt Rainey was making so much headway in the hurdles, and he even jumped in sprints a few times. It was contributing. So, but Jacob is very deserving. He's done a fantastic job in both the 400 and then hopping in and helping in the 4x8, and then also with how much improvement he's made as a pole vaulter in a short amount of time. So congratulations to Jacob Hewson.
I think I'm on a roll now. I think I gotta go now. No 4-7, but they wish I'm on the toe now. And they hit that every win I gotta hold down. Probably in a go gown. My competition taking notes now, cause I'm always ready to throw down. Loose clothes, hair combed out. Know that I will never hold out. Told them they way off, y'all was way off. You ain't got a job, you was laid off. Guess you fell asleep on the night shift where you want it all for the payoff. Well, I'm way up, I'm way up. I never ever take a day off. These people around me wanna say something like you better never make a playoff. I'm a champion all day, born this way. What about you? I'm a champion all day, born this way. What about you? I think I'm on a roll now. I think I gotta go now. No 4-7, but they wish I'm on the toe now. And they hit that every win I gotta hold down. Probably in a go gown. My competition.
Congratulations to Katie. She got 5th in states last year in the high jump. Would have loved to seen what she could have gotten this year. I know she wanted to push for that school record and try to get higher than the 5th place if she was given another shot at states, and would have loved to have seen her do that. Also, congrats to all the girls that were part of that category. It's a hard one to win. Samantha had a great year triple jumping. She had a new career PR in the triple jump, and Kiki was picking up the triple jump also, and that was going to be very competitive with those two. Gabby would have made a run with how quick she was picking up long jump. And then Jamie, seeing her clear the first height in school history in the pole vault, would have been awesome to see how she would have progressed this year. So, very strong year in girls field, but congratulations to Katie being our girls' top field athlete.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign bras, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in a sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet hole. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bazzy Presto, if you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special, I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Congratulations to Max. He's one of the top throwers in the state for a reason, but there's a lot of guys that you can lump in there as being up for our top field. We were very strong in field events this year. Jordan was having a great year in the high jump, and in the long jump he was picking it up, and Aaron was having a great year in the triple jump, was making a lot of progressions and pushing his PR, and Logan was pushing his PR in the discus and had a new PR, and same with Dominic Castagna, and you could even throw Brennan Boucher in there as two of our top pole vaulters that were working towards getting that school record. And then you can even throw guys in there like Elvis picking up the long jump and starting to run with it, and Tavin, who was having a great year in high jump and was learning the jumps, and you could even throw in Neil and him coming out for the first time and getting 5'10" and was picking up high jump. So we had so many outstanding performances this year in the field, but when you look at Max, he is great because of how much work he puts in. He's a true student of throwing. The kid lives, eats, breathes throwing shot put. He's always watching videos of Olympic throwers and videos of other coaches, how to throw, and he's reaching out to Coach Mack and taking everything Coach Sneddon gives them, and the kid even coaches up the other younger throwers. I'm going to miss him. He's had a great 4 years, and it's been great to watch him from being the freshman that he was at Ida Baker when I got my first head coaching job to now. But I hope his throwing career is not over. He definitely has the skill set to compete at the next level, and I hope he uses it. And whenever his competing career days are over, I hope he gets into the coaching world.
Dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals, where's my pen? I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali. Virgo, Ferrari, hop up the stoop, jump in the coupe. Big dip on top of the roof, flexing them as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. Now I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like.
Big congratulations to Sam. She earned it. She's been a 4-year letter winner for us. Her and her family have been a part of this program in and out. Great to see her during her senior year earn this honor from her teammates. She was our top point scorer on the girls' side, scoring over 62.5 points up through 7 meets. So, I mean, that basically puts her on pace to, if she would have completed the season, then easily 130-plus point scorer on the season. And she's just that kind of individual in the sport of track and field that you can throw her in any event, she's going to be competitive in. Probably be first place, if not close to it. But you can throw a lot of our other girls in there that were also scoring and doing well for us as also being potential MVPs. Kiki was having a great season. Katie was having a great season. Acacia's having a great year. And Emily, Ayana, Hannah, McKenna, we had a ton of girls that were scoring this year. And that's what had us really excited about this season, as we had a really strong girls team and had a shot at doing special things in the postseason. So it really broke our hearts to have to end this season, because we had a really good girls team this year. So congratulations to Sam. We thank all you guys for everything you've done, the Fletcher family, and just proud of you guys and how far all of you, not just Sam, but the rest of you girls have come this year. You guys had a great season. Looking forward to those of you that are returning. We got a lot of underclassmen that were on that list, so that's exciting to see as well. But congratulations to Samantha Fletcher. She is our 2020 Girls MVP.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone.
Congratulations to Max on being our MVP for this season. Extremely proud of him. He had a great year and a great 4 years, so this is a great exclamation point for him to be voted by his teammates as our boys MVP. We had a great guys team, a great group on that list. There were so many guys that had gotten votes and received votes. I mean, you could easily look and say Jordan's a great candidate for MVP too. He did so many events and scored in so many things. Nakai was our second leading scorer, a distance kid that was just having a phenomenal season. Would have loved to seen how far he could have gone individually. You had so many other contributors: Tavin, Jonah, if he would have gotten back and gotten healthy, Aaron, Garrett, Carlos, all those guys in that list that were just starting to catch fire at the right time, again, would have given us a shot at doing some special things postseason-wise. That it sucks that this thing had to end early because we didn't get to see where all you guys were going to end up. You guys were on there for a reason. You earned it, all of you, that next year, so it's very exciting to see what we can do next year. To the seniors, hope your careers aren't over. But Max he would have had a fantastic season. He would have gone to states, probably would have placed the state. Like said before during his top field thing, he's more than well deserving of being our top athlete on the team. He easily would have been a 100-plus point scorer this year if he would have had a full season. And as a thrower, that says a lot. Scoring, that means you're basically winning every single time you go out there, and that's kind of the kid that he was. But we're proud of you, Max, and we're proud of the rest of you guys that made that list. Congratulations on being named our 2020 Boys MVP. Thank you, everyone, for hanging in there. We're winding down here to the end of it. Now we only got a few more things left to give away before we can consider this a wrap on the 2020 Track and Field Banquet. But it's probably my favorite time of our banquet, and that is our time to roast our seniors. Yes, seniors, you did not get away with it this year. Just because we're in quarantine does not mean I get to have a little bit of fun. As always, the rebuttal is open for you guys. Just make sure it is appropriate. But it is that time. Get ready. It is time to roast. This first senior had a lot of questions all the time. Beginning of practice, into practice, just about any time during the meet. So to help him out as he moves on from our program, I simply got him a book of answers. So he can reference it at any time when any one of his many thousands of questions comes up. Best of luck, AJ Booger. This next senior, he was late, showed up sometimes, missed practice, didn't matter. He was always giving somebody a ride. So to help him out as he leaves our program, I decided to get him a job with a certain company. Because I think his expertise with how many times he was late or showed up or missed practice with his experience, I think it will serve him well. Best of luck, Elvis Barrios. Our next senior couldn't really get started with his season because he liked to show up sometimes, liked to show up not. It was a different excuse every time. There's a term for that. So I decided to get him a costume for Halloween that I think best serves with how he treated this track season. But on a serious note, best of luck wherever you decide to go for college. Jaden Brown. This next senior had a lot of questions also, and it was her first time coming out for track, so she tended to overthink things quite a bit. So I decided to get her a short set of instructions to make track really simple for her in the future. Thanks for giving track a shot, and best of luck to Hannah Chase. Our next senior had me, the other coaches, and her parents had to sit out in the rain and wait for her at States, and we all got pretty drenched because of it, as did she. So to help her out in the future, I decided to get her one of these. They're a great invention, and they keep the rain off of you. Best of luck, and thank you for being part of our program, to Katie Dickey. Our next roast gift is a twofer. So for both of these two, I decided to get them one of these. It fits well with them, since the two of them would love to show up to practice together, work out together, miss practice together, show up late together, just do about everything together. So, best of luck to Brianna Evans and Lamaya Evans. Our next senior had a lot of random questions for me at all times. Early in the morning, late at night, he would text me all the time with random questions about track or college or who knows what. So to help him with his random questions, I got him this, which can help give him random answers. Best of luck to Jordan Goodwin. Our next senior would get hurt a lot, and she'd get hurt at practice, she'd get hurt during the meets. It seemed that she'd just get hurt all the time. So to help her out in the future when she leaves our program, I got her one of these. It'll keep her safe with everything that she could possibly bump into. Best of luck to Kennedy Guerra. Our next senior tends to be pretty soft-spoken and doesn't like a lot of attention. So to help her out in the future, we got her one of these. So when she heads off to college, she can use it as an excuse for any time she just wants to get away from everybody. Best of luck to Emily Hauser. Our next senior has probably the longest hair on the team, and he's a guy. So to help him out as he goes off to college, I just simply got him one of these. It'll keep your hair from getting in a mess, and it'll help it to be in order when you put it up under that football helmet. Best of luck to Josh Hornstein. Our next senior got stung by a bee at one of the track meets, and it swelled up a little bit, but she ended up pulling through just fine. So to help her out in the future, in case a bee ever decides to come out and try and attack her again, I got her some of this. Best of luck to Kaylee Queck. Our next senior tends to get frustrated quite a bit. And when she gets frustrated, she tends to say a few choice words. So to help her out in the future, so she doesn't get herself in too much trouble, we got her one of these. And it kind of sounds like this. Use it wisely. Best of luck to Giselle Marrero. For our next senior, you never knew what kind of mood she was in when she was showing up for practice. So to help her in the future, with her future coaches or professors or for anybody else who would like to know what mood she is in, we got her one of these. A little old school, but they work great. Best of luck to Kiki McCauley. Our next senior would see me in the hallways and would let me know that he was coming out for track practice week after week after week after week without ever showing up. So to help him in the future, I got him one of these. So that if he ever decides to get like that during football practice in college, he can use one of those, just like he did with me. On a serious note, best of luck to Christian Morgan. For our next senior, I made the embarrassing mistake of misspelling her name on her certificate. So, to help her out in the future, we got her one of these. So that her future coaches and professor can spell her name correctly when she gets to college. Best of luck at Piper to Astrid Navarrete. For our next senior, he's very soft-spoken, and he has a lot of good things to say, so I think people need to hear him better. So to help him speak up more, we got him one of these. Say it with your chest. Best of luck to Garrett Palo. Our next senior missed practice quite a bit because of car issues. So to help him out in the future, we got him some of these. They work great when you hook it up to another car battery. Best of luck to Sammy Pressme. For our next senior, I got him a gift to go along with how we would get during football games sometimes. So make sure you use them wisely. Best of luck in college to Parker Odell. For our next senior, he loved to blare music when he was working out or going around the hallways or getting ready for one of his runs. So to help him out in the future, so that his sometimes choice words of music does not spoil the good for everybody, we got him a pair of these. Best of luck to Carter Reynolds. For this next senior, we got to see him mature a lot through his 4 years, but we did not get to see him get rid of some of his anger issues. So to help him in the future with that, we got him some of this. Don't get yourself disqualified from any contests in the future. Best of luck to Max Rodriguez. This next senior showed up late for one of our meets, and we heard it was because of a decision she made to go out late the night before one of our meets. So to help her out in the future, so she's not late for anything else important, we got her one of these. Best of luck to Nikki Sexton. Our next senior loves to never wear layers whenever we warn the kids that it's going to be cold coming up for one of the meets. And it was 40 degrees and the wind was blowing at least 20 miles an hour during the 4x4, and I lent my jacket to this one senior who loves to never wear any jackets or any extra layers. So simply, we got him one of these for him to use in the future. Best of luck to Carlos Turan. This senior loved to show up to meets and wear everything but his own uniform and shoes. He would show up and borrow somebody else's spikes and somebody else's uniform top and somebody else's bottoms. So we just simply got him another uniform and a pair of spikes. Best of luck to Neil Welch.
Now, Sam, did you really think we forgot you? There's no way we would forget you in this senior roast. You're probably sitting there going, oh no, they forgot me. Oh, then you were like, oh good, maybe they did forget you. Or maybe that's just all part of that senior roast. You know, I've been coaching 35 years. And in 35 years, I've always had a hammerhead around me. Just have to say, this is the first time that I feel like I've had the top hammerhead ever. And so in honor of the senior 35 years of coaching, the #1 top hammerhead I ever had to coach, I got you this. It's a hammerhead, true hammerhead. And this, yes, this is for you. This will be part of your senior gift. You are Coach OB's #1 hammerhead of 35 years.
But on a serious note, thank you seniors for your time, your effort, your energy, everything you put into this program. Know that when you leave from our program, you are always welcome back. You're once a Red Knight, always a Red Knight. We will have future events that you guys can be a part of next year, even though you are no longer actually part of our program. Once you're one of our kids, you're our kids for life. Anytime, anything you need, feel free to reach out to us and our coaching staff. We love you and we thank you and we wish you guys all the best of luck in your futures. We're winding down here at the 2020 North Fort Myers Track and Field Banquet. Thank you guys for sticking it out with us. And thank you just for sticking it out throughout this entire time, all of you that have been a part of this program. I can't be more appreciative of everyone that's been involved with us, from the administration to the coaches to the parents, families, the kids. The amount of support that this community has for this program is unbelievable, and things are only headed in the right direction for you guys with the new facility about to open here this next season, to the amount of records that are being broken and set and the points that are being scored. Things are trending in the right direction here, and we can't be more excited about you guys, and we can't wait to do this all again next year. Seniors, we're going to send it around to our coaching staff one more time. Best of luck to all you guys. Know you're welcome back anytime. You're once a Red Knight and always a Red Knight.
Hey seniors, here we are, virtual banquet. Sorry I had to end this way, but that's the hand we were dealt, and we're going to try and make the best of it that we can for you.
Greetings, Red Knight Nation. This is Coach Beard. Want to check and see, make sure everybody's good and safe out here. And I hate that our season ended in the manner that it ended, because we were just hitting our stride. But, you know, is what it is. Things that we can't control, but I just hope that everybody's out there safe and things like that.
Just want to give a special shout out to Max Rodriguez. Max, sorry your senior year got cut short. Was really looking forward to seeing how you could do and compete at the state level. Sorry that wasn't able to happen for you, but just know you've done a great job and you're going to have a bright future ahead of you because you know how to work and you know how to grind. Good luck.
We have missed you. I hope that everybody's doing well and staying healthy. I wanted to say that although it's sad for everybody that our season ended abruptly, how proud I am of each and every one of you for working hard early, conditioning for months before season, and working hard every single race to improve yourself. There was not one athlete that didn't give their best trying every single race to improve. And many of you were improving and dropping your times. So congratulations. And that just shows you that you can do anything that you set your mind to. And also you need to take from that what you can learn from it and improve upon on your next season. Seniors, we're gonna miss you, but this is not goodbye. It's see you later. I hope that you will all come visit us next season and come out and just visit us after school at track, or you can come volunteer coach for us, or just drop by whenever you can. We wish you the best at college, at your trade school, at your job, wherever you end up going. We wish you nothing but the best. Even though this is the end of track season for 2020, this is not the end of you being an athlete. You can be an athlete your entire life. Keep training for yourself. You train for life. Keep training for your health and to be a good example for others that are looking up to you. I wanted to say that you did get through half of your season, so you should just try to take away and remember each one of those races and something positive of your race, or just some fun times that you had with your teammates at those races, or on the bus, or at training. You guys had lots of fun times. I know I have a lot of great memories from this season. I love you all, and also if you guys want to think about joining cross country to stay in shape for next year, for soccer or for track, and just it's good to stay in sports year round as cross training. We will start training this summer as soon as we get the go-ahead from athletics. So message me if you're interested in joining cross country, and I'll get in touch with all of you guys as soon as we get a start date for that. I love you guys, and stay healthy.
Thank you, coaches. A couple housekeeping reminders before we get to our highlight film. If you received an award, not just a letter winners award, but one of the individual awards or one of the school records and the most improved awards, please get in touch with me so we can figure out the best way to get you guys the plaques and the trophies. If you still have your uniform, and those people would be Julianette Acosta, Joel Arias, George Arias, Santino Arroyo, Kristen Branson, Chloe Holloway, Kason Humble, Logan Kobolansky, Jonah Montclair, Christian Morgan, Parker Odell, Garrett Potter, Matt Rainey, Nikki Sexton, Taven Turner, and Octavius Weaver. If you are on that list, you still have your uniforms, and you will be on fees and fines if you do not get those turned into the front office. As we get ready to move into our fall seasons, everyone stay up to date with how things are going to be handled with our off-season workouts through football and through all of our fall sports. If you aren't in a fall sport, get in a fall sport. If you aren't in a winter sport, please try and get in a winter sport. If we get to that point, we will be going over our regulations for what's open and what's not. So just make sure you're staying up to date with that. If you saw everything tonight and would love to be involved in North Fort Myers track and field, either as an athlete or as a volunteer, feel free to reach out to us. Track and field is one of the most cost-efficient sports to get into. All you need is a pair of shoes and some athletic wear, and most of the time we take care of that for you anyways. We love to have a practice atmosphere that is fun and exciting and keeps things as competitive as possible. So if you're interested, feel free to join the North Fort Myers track program. Get on our band app. We also have a Twitter page at NorthXCountry, and we also have a Google Classroom, which if any of you guys need the code or need to get onto that, please reach out to me at my email, which is included in the description. We thank you for deciding to spend your Friday night with us. We ask that everyone stay safe throughout this time. We look forward to seeing all of you back at school. And as always, go Big Red. Without any further ado, here's the 2020 North Fort Myers Track and Field highlight film.
We continue to hear about those suspensions and cancellations today, even more as the sports world rocked by the coronavirus.
Other professional and high school sports organizations making unprecedented announcements as well.
I am recommending to strongly consider limiting or postponing
mass gatherings in the state of Florida.
We've been in a holding pattern for a while now. Decisions have been made, and sports as a whole will not be a part of our daily lives for the foreseeable future.
The third thing we need to do is increase social distancing measures.
Why did you run? Why did you compete? Why did you spend all that time training? Was it for your own glory? Well-being? Your family? Your friends? Or something bigger?
The silence is
No one expected this.
and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe.
No one wanted it to
And I
end
know you
like
feel
this.
like dying, but
But
I
it
promise
doesn't
we
have
would take the world to its feet.
Our season may be over, but the good times are not.
Bring it to its feet.
We will get through this, and we learn the most about ourselves on the other side. To our Red Knights, it's not goodbye.
But I got faith in my dog Jordan to come through and, plus something. You really got to do.
Just see you later. We have work to do when you get back.
I said rock! Red! 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 Be red! Be red! Be red!
The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Mountains, bring it to its feet. Mountains, rise again.
When you're once a Red Knight, you're
Always a red knight.
Always a red knight.
Always Red Knight.
Always a red knight.
Always a red knight.
Always a red knight.
always a Red Knight.
No, it's not.
Oh, God.
Let me see this. Let me see this.
Oh,
Let
God.
me see this.
Can you take me back when we were just kids? We weren't scared of getting older, yeah. 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends. Yeah. I can still feel the windows down, listening to Jimmy take me back where we were just kids who weren't scared of getting older? Yeah. 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends. Now I've got some good friends now, but I have never seen their parents' back porch. It wouldn't change how things turned out, but there's no one in this time zone who knows what inline skates that I wore. Can you take me back when we were just kids who weren't scared of getting older? 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but the truth is that we grow up, then wish we could go back then. There's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends.